Benny and Nina in the Winter Forest. Episode 8. Black Nina. Character description. Benny the bunny. Small. Light brown fur, long ears, big sparkling eyes, cute and slightly shy. Nina the ant. Small black ant, very smart and fast, always carrying tiny tools or leaves, able to cheer and help. Story. The Meadowland forest had changed. The warm sun of autumn had disappeared, and a soft blanket of snow covered the ground. Trees stood tall and bare, their branches glistening with frost. Benny the bunny, a small light brown bunny with big sparkling eyes and long ears, shivered as he hopped through the cold forest. The snow crunched under his paws, and every sound seemed louder in the quiet winter morning. Benny looked around. The forest was beautiful, but different. The flowers had vanished, the birds were quiet, and the warm sunlight he loved so much had dimmed. Most of all, he noticed something troubling Nina. His small black ant friend was nowhere to be seen. He called softly, "Nina, are you here?" But there was no answer. His little heart sank. Days passed, and Benny wandered cautiously through the snow, trying to find food. He often hid in his cozy burrow, his ears twitching nervously at every sound. The forest was silent, but he could not forget the shadow of the big gray wolf, who might appear at any moment. Benny curled up in his burrow, shivering. "I wish Nina were here," he whispered. "I feel so alone, and the forest feels scary in the snow." Outside, the cold wind blew, carrying icy flakes that landed softly on the forest floor. Benny peeked from his burrow. Each snow-covered tree looked like a frozen giant, and Benny's big eyes grew wide. "I must stay hidden, just in case the wolf comes," he murmured. Days turned into weeks, and Benny remained mostly in his burrow, nibbling on a few frozen plants he could find. Sometimes he would hop out slowly, his nose twitching, but the emptiness of the winter forest made him anxious. Even though he missed Nina terribly, Benny remembered her advice from the past. Courage doesn't mean never being afraid. It means doing your best even when things are scary. But this time, the snow made everything seem bigger and colder, and Benny's little paws felt heavy with worry. He would sit in the burrow, watching the falling snow, imagining the wolf lurking silently somewhere. Then one morning, something magical happened. The sun appeared gently over the snowy treetops, shining warmly. Benny's ears twitched at the sound of a familiar tiny voice. "Benny, Benny!" He blinked his eyes wide. "Nina?" he whispered, hardly believing it. From the sparkling snow appeared his small black ant friend, running quickly across the white ground. She carried a tiny leaf to help Benny collect food, her antennae bouncing happily. Benny hopped out of his burrow, his heart racing with joy. "Nina, you're back!" he cried, jumping up and down in the snow, making small fluffy snowflakes fall around him. Nina smiled warmly. "I was exploring the forest, Benny. I had to take care of my winter home, but I missed you too." She helped Benny gather some hidden plants and seeds beneath the snow. With Nina's clever help, Benny found enough food to last a while. He nibbled happily, feeling strong and safe again. The two friends played together in the snow, hopping and sliding on the icy patches, leaving little tracks behind. Benny laughed, feeling warmth and happiness he hadn't felt all winter. He realized that even though winter had been long and frightening, the return of a true friend could make the coldest days feel bright and full of joy. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the sparkling snow, Nina prepared to return to her tiny ant home. "Thank you for helping me, Nina," Benny said softly, hugging her gently. "You made the winter feel magical again." Nina waved her tiny arms, smiling. "And you were brave, Benny. You stayed safe all winter, even when it was hard." "I'm proud of you." Benny watched her disappear into her little ant home, feeling happy and content. The forest was still snowy, but now he was no longer afraid. He had survived winter, reunited with his clever black ant friend, and learned that even the coldest, loneliest times could end with warmth, friendship, and courage. The snow glistened under the fading sunlight, and Benny hopped back into his burrow, feeling safe, loved, and ready for spring. End of episode 8.